Hey guys, it's me, Tim here, and I'm back in with another custom LEGO Star Wars set review. This one is kind of like a review of the Convex set from Solo, but I added on 2 more cars and threw in a bunch of relevant minifigures. This is my second time recording this because I totally forgot to replace the tracks after I took them off while modifying a bit. So yeah, there was a 4-minute video of me just trying to get the tracks back in. But so yeah, this set originally had 600 pieces with like a good 70 or 80 of them going towards the tracks alone. So I added on 2 more cars, and each of these would probably be about 200 pieces or so, I'd reckon. Maybe a bit more or less. So there's basically 400 more pieces added on. So it would probably be about $100. I forget how much it actually retailed for. I feel like it was expensive at the time. Potentially? Was it 50 or 60 or 70? Something like that. I don't know. It would be like $30 or $40 more. Especially with the figures. Because obviously I don't think it's very realistic or necessary to have all the figures. But yeah. It's a full-on train because the original set was only half of this. And you can see it goes along pretty good. It's kind of, it's chugging. It's hard to pull them all along at once. Surprisingly, the weight adds up. But yeah, so each of these would be solid. Does have windows because I used it for a Book of Boba Fett custom set. And I'm running out of big parts. As you can see, my collection is very large. And I'm actually starting to run out of a lot of necessary, just everyday parts. I still have thousands of pieces of my own, but unfortunately it seems that the more important ones are kind of starting to get a bit scarce. So yeah, so this is going to be like an ultimate Solo set. So yeah, not much was changed between these two. I kind of maybe removed parts in order to make these more similar, and I slightly modified parts and whatnot. But yeah, it's all kind of the same. I can start with the figures. Up here you can see Rio Durant. This is just the official Rio Durant figure, and he's really not necessary for this set because he's in the AT hauler at the time. But I just threw him in here to include him because I included Val as well, and I wanted to have a good figure count for this custom set. But yeah, it's basically the standard figure. And in case you didn't know, the actual character in universe, he only had this in the concept art. And actually, I think also there was some promotional material made where he had all the fur. But in the actual movie, he had not much hair at all, fur at all on his head. He was bald. He was really bald. So yeah, that's an interesting thing that got put into the Lego figure as well. But yeah, there's also just a lot of art that you can see, or promotional images that he has fur in, but in the movie he doesn't have fur on his head. But yeah, he's got the 4 arms, which are really nice, and I'd like to see these reused more because these are really nice pieces. I'm sure they're kind of fragile, but yeah, it's like 2 minifigure arms molded together, which is really nice. He's got 2 guns, and yeah, I just put him on the back of the train with Chewbacca, and Chewbacca was one of the figures that came in the official set. As you can see here, it's the Solo version of the minifigure. But he's got the goggles printed on. I think his mouth is printed open. But yeah, he's got this interesting Solo minifigure mold. He's got the goggles. It's Vandor Chewie from Battlefront 2, and he's got the stud shooter, which is nice. So yeah, those are 2 figures. Next up, we got Val. She came in the AT hauler set, I believe. And yeah, I gave her the 501st Battle Pack sniper rifle. And she's got the afro piece, and she's got a nice printed head where she's also got goggles. The goggles theme is consistent in this set, which is really nice. And she's got a really nice printing on her torso and legs. But yeah, she came in the same set as Rio. Next up, we have Tobias Beckett, and he came in the Enfys Nest Cloud Rider bike set, you know. And oh, I could have thrown in Enfys Nest actually. But yeah, he's got 2 different weapons, because he does have different weapons in the movie. I just gave him the clone pistol without the scope, and then the one here, the standard one. And the only change that would probably be made is he would have a secondary face. I don't know why they didn't give him a I guess because his first figure had the Imperial hat on. But he would have a secondary face with the goggles. But he's got a very nice torso print, face print. He's got the incredible hair. So yeah, sorry, I'm a bit stopped up at the moment. I'm gonna try not to, but I'm gonna start sounding nasally if I don't sniffle once or twice. Come on, line up. Properly line up. Next figure is Han Solo, and he is also came in this set. He's got really nice printing. I really like his torso and legs. It's very useful. I gave him the Indiana Jones blaster because this is what I like to use for his weapon. It's unique. And he's got the Han Solo hair that was introduced with this set, or maybe the year before. It was introduced with the Death Star. He's got the exclusive face print where he's got double-sided goggles. Pretty consistent thing going on. The only character that doesn't have is Tobias, and that was just that the figure, they just decided to reuse the head that they used in the year before, or whatever. And then the next two figures are identical, and they are the Range Troopers. They're really nice figures. They got really nice torso and leg prints, which are really cool. And they've got really nice helmet molds, and also they got a nice little cloth cut. I did give them different heads. This one's got a generic dark colored skin tone head, and then this one's got a generic light toned skin tone, without one-sided faces. And they got these nice white blasters. I really like blasters in white. And they got the handles too. And they got tan gloves. And they can walk on the side of the cars, which is what's nice with having all the studs on the side. But yes, there's two of them. They also came in the official set. And then lastly, in the cockpit, there is the pilot, who is actually a really cool exclusive figure. He's got a black cut of the same cloth, and I gave him this ATST pilot head. He's got a gunmetal gray torso and legs instead of just gray, and I really like it. He's got brown hands. Oh my god. But yeah, so those are all the figures. One or two of them could have not come in the set. I probably would have replaced Rio and Val with Enfys Nest. But here's the train. As you can see, the official car actually has the full interior. All of these, especially this one, it's hollow. It's just got this gun turret thing, which you can put on any of the three cars. And they fold up. This one's hollow, but it's got a lot of the same building techniques. And this one is also mostly hollow, but I put in 2 containers. So here's 2 containers, and there's only 1 jumper plate because I ran out. But then this last one has 4 containers of Coaxium. So yeah, there's this one with Coaxium. There is this one with Coaxium. This one with Coaxium. They all have Coaxium. Because the official set came with 4 things with Coaxium. And I just threw in 2 more. I wanted to throw in 4 more, but I kind of ran out of time in boxes. So yeah, that's a lot of Coaxium that you can get in this set. Sorry. And for the car, it's got a nice stickered piece. 2 stickers, actually. And once again, they fold up like this. And this one actually has the hatch with the platform halfway there. So you can stand a figure there. And it's also got the sense of having ladders. The false ladders. You know, they're not real I mean, I guess you could use them. Yeah, you can stick figure hands on them. And then each car has actually got a window through it. Obviously, this one, it's got the ladder in the middle so you can't see, but there's not a window, a doorway. And this one actually has like a bumper sticker, and also these stickers on the doorway, which are really nice. And yeah, on the top, once again, here's the hatch. It folds up. You can put the turret there, and yeah, you can run figures along either side. Here's the underside. They're each actually different. I used different colors for the instead of red for a lot of them. This one actually has pink as well under the wheels. And yeah, it uses tires, standard tires, which is interesting. and you can hook them together. And then the coolest part is the train, the engine actual thing, you know. This is easily the coolest part because it just looks cool, and also with the tracks running all the way through. It's pretty hollow, actually. Like I showed here, it's hollow here. You can stick a figure in there, and there's also a clip here, so you can put like a gun there, I guess, for whatever reason. And there's some gaps. It's a bit gappy. The original set had it to where you could put the turret up here too, but I kind of modified it. And this flips down on either side to reveal the cockpit with a nice stickered piece. And the sticker piece is copied over on either side. Under there you can see I fit a wheel piece in here. For whatever reason, it took way too much effort to not be worth it. And also there's a wheel piece on either side in the back that I put in here. And there's the seats, which are nice. But yeah, that's the whole set, really. It's more of a train than the actual set, because the actual set was only these two, which is not a train, really. And it rolls along really nicely. And you can back it up, and then you can pull it along. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.